Food prices are only getting worse, and as a uni student, I'm cooked. However, this wasn't always the case. Fast food places used to be affordable and fun. Some fast food places like McDonald's were even known for their cheap, accessible food. So what went wrong? So today, it's my job to find out how expensive these places have really gotten. So how am I doing this? I'll simply just order the cheapest item on every single menu, seeing how much food I get compared to the price. Now I have a couple rules for this video. 1, I can't order the same thing twice. 2, I can't order any dips or drinks. And lastly, I can't go to the same restaurant twice. I have some terrible news for you guys. I was so excited to record this video, went into the restaurant, started recording in the restaurant, all gassed, all positive, confident for the first time, and I got kicked out for recording. Now, I won't name the place I got kicked out of from, but it's probably the biggest fast food chain out there. I'll release the kicked out video at 100 likes. I have 5 restaurants here: Greg's, German Doner Kebab, KFC, Domino's, and Bossman. Some of these restaurants, I didn't go for the truly cheaper item, the cheapest item, because a lot of the restaurants' cheapest items were small fry or like a drink. It's something that's similar to the item, but it's just like too small, to the point where it just wouldn't count, So taking size into account as well as price, this is what I got. First off, I'll go into Greg's. Greg's being known for its pastries and really good sweet treats. In 2010, a Greg's sausage roll was 55p. Let's see if Greg's lives up to its expectations. Known as one of the cheapest places out there. They have good pastries, good sweet treats. They now have good hot food as well. There was 2 cheap items in Greg's: glazed donut and the jam donut. I didn't like the jam donut and it was 5p less, so I went for the glazed donut, which was 5p more. This came in at a total of £1.50. So for a glazed donut, I don't know. For a sweet treat, I don't know how expensive that actually is. 47 grams. 47 grams doesn't seem too bad. Just give it a try. There's not much I can say about it. It's a glazed donut. It's cheap, but not too cheap. It's at a price where it's like, might as well add it on after buying 17 more items. Greg's is just not the place for where if you have too little money, you won't get a lot of food, 50 grams, £1.15. But if you're trying to look for food where you want to like be more fill upon, I don't think Greg's is the place to go. You know what? I'm going to try rate everything out of 5 stars. If we take into account price, weight, so affordability, price per capita, PPC, 3 stars out of 5, because I can't be too harsh because it is Greg's, You're not gonna go to Greg's to fill up on stuff, Taste, 3 out of 5. It's a glazed donut. You can't do too good. You can't do too bad on it. Overall, 3 out of 5. Domino's. Domino's, famously known for having some of the worst delivery times ever, actually comes in with a 4.1 out of 5 rating. Domino's is actually relatively cheap, having regular deals allowing you to get a large pizza at £10. Let's see what I can get for under £3. I was going to do the Domino's £4 pizza, however, but they had a lot of cheaper items. Domino's do desserts. I have the 2-piece double choc and caramel cookie, I think that's what it is. This £3.50, the cheapest thing in Domino's. Like, I'll be serious. £3.50 for 2. Comparing this to Greg's prices, this is outrageous. 83 grams. For 83 grams, £3.50. Technically, PPC is over double the price for less than double the food, if that makes sense. Let's give it a try. We have 2 of these. That is good. Not as good as the Domino's cookie, but that is really good. For £3.50 though. So for the ratings, taste out of 5, 3.5 out of 5. For the PPC, gotta give it a 2 out of 5. Overall rating is 2.5 out of 5. I low-key want PSG to win. I'm praying PSG wins, bro. I want Dembele to get another Ballon d'Or, bro. I need him to get another Ballon d'Or. And I know you guys are worried because of how fit and healthy I am. Harris, are you gonna finish all of this food? I promise you I will, okay? I'll try my best. I know I'm slim and everything right now, but I'll try, please. Okay, calm down, I'll try. KFC. KFC known to have the best chicken in the world. KFC is not known to be the cheapest out of any fast food restaurant. And at KFC for £2.29, you can get the flaming hot wrap. And look how tiny this is, bro. About 5 inches. 112 grams. For 112 grams, this is not too bad. This is terrible. This is cheaper than Greg's and Domino's, basically. However, I do give Greg's and Domino's the benefit of the doubt for it being a dessert. So let's give it a go. Damn. Ooh. That might be the driest wrap I've ever had in my life. KFC, what are you doing, bro? Look at that. Just bread on bread on bread, bro. skip all the app. 3 out of 5 for the PPC rating. Taste, 1 out of 5. The big GDK. GDK, founded in Berlin, came to the UK with a promising start. In 2017, their classic doner cost £6.50, but now their loaded fries is £7. Now, GDK was a weird restaurant simply because they have a £5 menu, which is meant to be their saver menu, and then they have like the actual menu where they have cheap stuff on that menu. But the GTK I went to said they didn't have most of the cheap stuff on the main menu, which is mainly just sides. So I decided to not cheap out and actually go to the £5 menu because that's what the video was about. And I went for the wrap. I don't think it's called the wrap actually. I think it's just a wrap. Ooh, heaviest so far, 226 grams. It's looking good for PPC right now. If we did it based on taste, do you just see how long I just chewed that for? It's just a bunch of bread, bro. Okay, I'm comparing a bit too much, but like these restaurants really have given up on their £5, like on their saviour or cheap options, bro. They know the cheap options are not too cheap, so if you're gonna go to a restaurant, you're just gonna have to end up buying the actual thing. It's not as bad. Still a bit on the drier side. Again, I'm doing this with no dip, but there is a bit of flavor there. PPC is good. Give it a 3 out of 5 rating. Then for taste, 2 out of 5. 2.5 out of 5. So 3 overall rating. Putting at the same level as the Greg's. On to the next. Now this one is what I'm excited for. I got 2 items from Bossman's shop. It's sweating, by the way. I got the actual cheapest item, which was £1 naan, and then I got a £3 burger. Now I just asked for the cheapest burger there, or the cheapest main, and he gave me the burger, so I don't know what's in the burger yet. So this is a price for both of me and you. Comes in around 172 grams, which is crazy. Look how big it is. Now I'm gonna save this for later, I guess. But this bag, it's what's scaring me, bro. Like, no named brown grocery bag. A chip just fell out. What is this, bro? This has to be a joke. This isn't a troll. Chip burger. What? What? Has to be rage bait, right? I've never seen this in my life before, I'm not even joking. No sauce, which is my fault. He did offer sauce, but I said no because I could just put sauce at home because he didn't have good sauce options. But what is this, bro? How do I attack this, bro? I feel like it might be a huge texture issue here. I low-key don't want to eat this. Like, I just don't want to eat this. I'm eating chips in a burger. It's not bad, but like, the burger, I didn't even weigh it, sorry, I forgot, let me just. So the burger weighs around 250 grams. The naan weighed around 170, so I paid altogether £3.80 for a burger and naan. The burger was £3. So for PPC, giving it 5 out of 5. 420 grams for less than £4 worth of food. And this economy, to what I've compared to, is amazing. For taste, I'm giving it a 1. Potato on bread. Like, that's essentially what I'm eating, bro. Potato on bread. So overall, 3.5 out of 5.